This is Tvet LMS. We want to go through something that is called Tvet LMS. The work of Tvet LMS, it is to help you as an institution, as a trainer, as a trainee, to organize your files for both POE, all the exams, and the evidence. So we've seen there is a lot of work that is required to be done the moment you're training student, and a lot of filing that is supposed to be done. So we have come up with a system that helps the trainer, trainee in the institution to have a system that manages all the files. So TvetLMS.xyz, it is powered by the AI, and it empowers trainees and trainers through digital learning. So welcome to TvetLMS. This is designed for technical and vocational education institution. So it has the following modules, that is E-Portifolio, trainer's file, trainee, exam, assignment, and attendance, and so many others as we are going to see. So let's dive into the system and see how it works. So let me just change. I have two parts. So this is how it looks like. This is for the trainer. I've logged in as a trainer, and the other one, which is over here, the other browser I'm using, this is for the student. So I have two for the student and the other one for the trainer. So on trainee, on the trainer's dashboard, we have exams, dashboard, exams, account, and you can be able to log up. In the game, we have the following. That is the questions that he has created over here. That is the exams, assignment, and classes. Then the classes that he has been assigned, that is manage OS for this class, and manage OS for this class. That is for January intake 2025 and year 1. And then we have performance system analysis and design. So for this class, we have already some assignment that has been done, and we have session that has been done, and some pending assignment. So we can be able to manage this class. Let's just click very first. We click and see what is over there. So for this class, we can scroll and see. Maybe see the assignment. You can see the assignment. So we have the practical 1 that has been given as an assignment. Practical 2 over here. Second one, practical 3, like that, to the last practical. So all the assignments that you'll be giving your student, they will come over here. Then the other one is session. So this one shows the session. Then you have the progress of that student. So if I click over here for the progress to show me the progress of that student, if you look at this student called Naomi, okay, has an average of 7.78, and we can still be able to view the scores of that exam that has been graded. So all what has been graded, they will appear over here. So like cat 1, which has been graded, no, that one has not been graded. So all this has been graded. Go back. Again, we go back. Dashboard again. Then go to the next thing. The next thing is exam management. So here, as a person, as a trainer, you can be able to create an exam. You can view all the exams that you've created. You can grade submission, add practical task, generate questions with AI, generate task with AI. So if I want to create an exam, I'm just going to click create an exam very first. So I'm going to click there an exam. So department, the major, come over here, department, completing it. An example, let's do for ICT technician level 5. Let's do for MOS. MOS very first, and then the exam name, maybe this is let me just call it cat 2 or 3. Intake, maybe that intake, then let me go with level 5. Then we have the institution that's taken by default. So if you have the institution, they will come over here. So we have the institution that by default have 20 minutes, 2 hours. So it is a written, not practical. This is for the POE, divided into A and B section. then that is 40 and 80, and then we say create an exam. So once you click on create an exam will be created. Oh, sorry, we need to add date. Sorry for the date. Let's add today, and then we come over here and click create. So once you click on create, an exam will be created for this class, and your work will be just added because the question will be added. You will, so we can just say auto select because I want to have the question generated automatically. So you have section A and section B. Then you can try different question, or you can come over here and you preview the exam. So this is how the exam will look like once you're done. So it has all this code, the date and all that. And then down here we have the questions and the marks. And then we have section B. And then you can be able to send it to the printer, make a marking scheme, PDF, Word. So if I click on PDF, it will just be able to generate the exam very fast. And once it generates the PDF, then we can also be able to do the marking scheme. So a PDF has been created. Then down here, so we can be able to see this is the exam. So this is a PDF that has been created. So we can be able to scroll and view the exam well formatted. So there is no need of having to worry of how you're going to format the exam. Then you can be able to create a marking scheme. So you just click over here for the marking scheme. Very easy. And the same case. So if I scroll, a marking scheme will be generated. This one will help you during the marking. So you can do the PDF or the Word based on how you would wish it to be. I think that is the easiest way of doing it. So I go back to the dashboard. So that is for the exam, creating an exam, very easy. Either you're doing modular classes or you're doing Psych 1 or Psych 2 classes. So it will be very easy for you to generate exam. And all these things are powered by the AI. Most of them are powered by the AI. We've already defined the curriculum. So curriculum and the ways and the PC weighting. So it is able to pick what is required for that trainer. Then we have the trainer's file. Over here on the trainer's file, this is where it's also a game changer for the system. Whereby if we look at the my personal file as a trainer, so if I click my personal file, I'll see the number of units that have been assigned. So like an example, on my computer essentials, or on computer essentials. So just pick random computer essentials. This is the first one. I can be able to see on this one, computer essentials, each and every unit, the learning plan, session plan, and assessment plan. Again, for this one, and this one. So learning plan session for each. So if maybe I don't have, I can just generate all. If I have, like for this one, learning plan has been generated. So your work is just to, so once you generate one, you just click on generate, it is going to generate one for you. So this is the learning plan. So it has all these. That is the week's session title, learning outcome, training activity, training activities, trainer's activity, trainee's activity, then resources, learning checks, and reflections. Everything that is required. And this one, it will be automatically generated. And again, you can be able to download it to PDF and download it to Word, maybe for further editing if you want to do it. You want to do more editing. Then for the assessment plan, if you have an assessment plan, then this is where you click. So like an example for an assessment plan. So here is an example of assessment plan. And it is very easy to create them. Now I'm going to show you. So the order in which it has been done, the type, the method, description over here, the weight, the materials. These are being generated from the PC weighting. Then location and the elements. These elements from the PC weighting. So, and they are weighting 45 and up to the total, whereby it is going to have an order of 10, and then we have 100. And this one, again, you can be able to end it again and also export it to Word if you wish to do that. And then we have the session plan. Like an example, computer operation. We have a session plan for computer operation. So if we click over here, there are two session plans that have been generated. So I want to see the first session plan. So we have week 1, session 3, week 1, session 4. So these are based on the weeks and the session. So if I click on this one, so I'm going to save the session plan. Remember how the session plan, how it has been designed these days. It is not that like the olden days. So learning outcomes. So we are using the books, bridging, pre-assessment, then participatory learning. So 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 20 minutes. What we'll have in terms of trainers activity, trainees activity, and learning aids. Then we have post-assessment feedback, and then you have your crucial form within the 5 minutes. Very easy. You can download, you can do it in terms of PDF, you can do more editing if you wish to do so. So all these, all those things, these are you can be able to generate. So once a unit populates, then or once you assign a unit, then what you'll have is you'll have something that looks like this, whereby it says generate now. So you just click on generate now, and what you're going to do is that you, by default, we are in this department, computer studies, then level 5, because this one is the MOS. We want to generate for maybe MOS, looking for the MOS, and ICT technician level 5 in the unit, that is MOS. Just picking an example. Then we want learning plan for MOS, and we have it. Now if it already exists, it will not be generated again. So it will show you that it is already existing. So your work is to just to view the session plan. Like in this case, it has already been generated. So our work is to view the session plan that we have. So these are samples of session plans that have been generated, and the one that we wanted, so we can filter because there are many. So we'll look at computer, then level 5, and the major, that is ICT technician level 5, and then we have come over here, manage operating system and apply filter, and this is what we were talking about. So we can be able to view the manage operating system. We can be able to view, edit, do it in terms of PDF. So just click on view, and boom, here it is, what we are talking about. This bridging, reassessment, and it is running. It has filled in everything. This one you can just use it the way it is and for your own consumption. Now let's go back to the dashboard. So we are through with the first part, my personal file. Then we have this one. This is the main assessment. This is what happens with the main assessment. Like an example, we have a student on the other end. Let me come to this student called Naomi Kega, who is enrolled to which class? The class is ICT technician. That is ICT technician level 5, and he has these are just sample unit. Computer operator, manage operating system. So that is how we've just assigned that unit to that trainer. Now we want to do this. We want that student, they have already taken the exam, the teacher has marked, and we want to assign the units. We want to assign some marks. So this student will come over here. He just come over here, and I will just come to this. Just a minute. My assessment. Before I come to my assessment, on dashboard, it will have all this, and we'll have the assignment will come over here, upcoming event. All assignment will come over here, whether they have been submitted or they are pending. The course will be this, my courses. So, and you can start running. So the moment you click on start running, it auto generates the notes for you, for the student. So the student can be able to read through. Maybe it is a concept on operating system. So they will just click function of the operating system, and they can be able to read the notes. So it is able to populate the notes for the student that they can be able to read and follow through. Then you have the revision questions. Student can have some revision question over here, so they can be able to view and answer. They can do some short notes, and they can look at their sessions and the assignment and my assessment. Let me just go to my assessment because this is where it has a lot. So my assessment. So for this student, assuming we want to add another assignment for this student. For now, they have already submitted one of the cuts. You can see they have submitted this cut 1 over here. Cut 1 and it has been graded. Let's submit another one. So click over here and assuming that this one is on the Google Drive. So let me just very fast put this one on my Google Drive now so that it is able to populate very well. And because it is a demo, it will help us to make sure that everything lands very well. So just want to new and upload. I want to upload an exam. Just a minute. As it uploads, we're going to do other things. So I want to have a new file. And here it is, a PDF download. Just go to download. We have this one. So it has been downloaded. So here it is, the exam. So this exam, the student it has been marked and they have been awarded. Assuming they were added 20 and 45, or that is 70 or 70 what? 65. So 65 over 100. So I want to use this one as my sample. This one. So I want to share this one. Come over here. So the student will share. Let me share this one. So they will share this link. So copy link. So they'll share that link. So let me go back to the exams over here. So we want the student to share. So we add the link and we see the title of this one. It is MOS. Well, because let's talk about cut 2 for the MOS. So and then the student will submit, or you can just or she can be, it is optional, can comment, just say submit. So this candidate has submitted, and if you look at it, it has gone successfully, and so it has been submitted, but it is not yet graded. So your submission here, there is an attachment. So if we come over here to the trainer, and let me reload this one so that I can be able to see what has happened. And then it is the ICT technician level 5. So this is where I'm checking. This is where I'm checking. I'm retracking back so that you'll be able to follow the main assessment. Then this is the class. So view. And then if you look very closely, the January intake this one, view, I want to view this group. View this group. And down here, if you look very closely, MOS, we have practical 1, practical 2. This practical 2. So this practical 2 has not been graded. So here the practical 1 had been graded, practical 2 has not been graded. So I'll click on this one because there is one over here. So I'll click on it because it has been submitted. So, and you'll see that this practical, there is this submission for cut 2. This cut 2, and we can be able to view its view, see what it's here. So this is the practical. So we have 20, and so that is 70 what? 75. No, 65, sorry. 65. So I'll come over here. I want to grade this one. So I click on grade. And because I want to grade this one, so I'll scroll. So it's out of 100. So I'll say this 65. And I can tell the student, keep up and do more practical on, we can say we have practical. Then we say save. Now what will happen is that it will show you that it has been graded. We have been able to grade this student for the cut 2. Now, if we come over here to the student and we look at the assignment again, my assignment, not my assignment, sorry, my assessment, we will be able to see that the first one was 80 and the second one is 65, this one, and it has been graded. So there is that interaction between with the system, between the trainer and the trainee. So the trainee is able to view even the feedback, keep up, and do more practical. So they're able to do a short chat. Now let me go back to the trainer. Now on the trainer, once he's through with all the student, so he can be able to generate what we call a mark sheet. This mark sheet is what is consumed by the examination office. So your work is to take the mark sheet to that office. So you'll be able to generate the mark sheet for that group. Take an example. Let's say this group and the MOS, and you'll say that for this group down here, we just move this one a bit. So we hand 80, and then we have 65, and we have the practical average is 72, and we have an average of 72. So this, we had already assigned our practical. The first one was 80, the other one was 65, and the total becomes what? 75, based on what you've submitted, either the user written or a practical. So we are able to generate a mark sheet, and this one we will be able to do what? We'll be able to export so that you can be able to print and take it to, either you're taking it to the HOD or you are taking it to the you're taking it to the examination officer. Then back, just go back to the dashboard and we do with that for the both side of so we are through with this one. So you can be able to generate a running plan, as I had said. So you can be able to generate a running plan using the AI, very easy. So if you click over here, now all view running plans, you can be able to view curriculum, under curriculum, manage attendance, view session plan, generate session plan, and generate assessment plan using the power of the system that we're using, and has been powered by the AI. So like an example over here, if it is a running plan, so just click over here, just as a demo. So you'll see maybe the course that you have, let's say level 6, and my favorite here, very good course, that is mobile. So very good for mobile application. And then trainer, maybe my name, Joel, then maybe group, be 239. Then how many sessions do you have? Either for all two. So a very big unit, so it requires a lot of power. Then you click on generate. I don't want to click on generate for now because of time. It takes like 1 minute or 2 minutes, so it will make sure that our video goes a bit, so it will take a bit time. So, but that is very much possible. The same case for session plan. Over here, you can generate session plan, and you can view the running plans that have been done, that has been generated. So just look at running plans that have been generated. Like an example, we just filter them because of the bulkiness of how many they are. Just very fast. Let me talk about SCS install computer software or manage database in Kando. So if we look at this, I can be able to view the running plan. So if I click on view running plan, so this is the running plan that's there. And they explain this one earlier, and they have the last column, but you have the reflection and date. So basically, that is how this system works. Very easily, very well documented. Sometimes you find you don't have some units, you can just add some units, you can view your profile. So that is how the system works, and it is a system that is so much good. Either to the training we are using Mokorini is because it is being implemented in ICT. We are using it because it is powered by the AI. It is similar exams, streamlined printing, comprehensive resources, it has a lot of resources, and more so it helps in terms of exams, and we have the student portal. And again, it helps the college because we have a lot of printing. It helps the college to reduce cost because we have both panels for the student and the other panel for the trainer. So this is the best system that we have, and we wish you to support our work that we are doing, and because it is a great work and it is working very well, we are empowering trainees. So our contact are there for more information. If you need installation or support for institution, if you need training, we are there, and we are always there for you. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.